Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of MLB The Show 18. Sorry I don't have 20, but creating this Road to Show closing pitcher series. Obviously we're in the AA with the Seattle Mariners affiliate, the Travelers. I believe that's what we are. Yes, we are the Travelers. We are, within our division, so to speak, we are second. We've been clutching it up for a few games and especially with me with my saves already at 7. I also upped the difficulty to veteran, because at the beginner and stuff like that, I was literally pitching a strikeout every single time, and they weren't even swinging the ball. Where now they're at least swinging, and they're at least trying to obviously win for their club, whether if they're 1 to 3 runs, away from winning the game, or tying it or something like that. And let's get right into the gameplay. All right, so we're here at this either training facility where I could do pitching clutch, durability goes up, which is what we kind of need because of, sometimes pitchers have to do Tommy John surgery and all those other things. Or I could just upgrade my durability, not as much, but also upping my pitching clutch and my home run /9. I don't know what the /9 means, so if you know what that means, link it down in the comments down below. Or I could go to bullpen and work on my pitches. This one sounds pretty good though, but I also want to upgrade my durability though too, because I am at a 53 overall, and this would be good, and especially with stamina, because my pitches right now are pretty good. It's just the fact of the matter is I think my stamina goes down pretty quick. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do the core workout. Yeah, you could be yo, you should have done this or this or this. Nah, I changed my mind. I'm gonna do the slider velocity and the strikeout /9, because that goes up pretty good with 3 attribute, almost 4 attribute points, and then 2 attribute points, or 2.5 for the K. So I'm gonna do that. That way it upgrades my slider velocity and it gets it closer to that 80 overall. Let's see. Alright, hit /9 is going to be 2 times performanced. We haven't been used yet, and now we are. We're up by 3. We are the Arkansas Travelers against the Tulsa Drillers. We're up by 3, and this is a saving point, and let's get on to it. So hopefully we can get another save. I've gotten, I guess, 2 saves, 2 innings pitched, 1 hit, and 4 strikeouts against the Drillers. I believe it was one of the first, so to speak, series that I had to play for as a closing pitcher, and it was on beginner, so I got all these strikeouts easy. Or if it was the second time where I had veteran, but I'm not saying this is easy, but it's just, now it's I have to at least put strategy into it. And I've got 7 saves, 14 strikeouts, 10 innings pitched in 8 games, because the first game that I pitched was a 3-inning game, and I thought yo, we're gonna start as a relieving pitcher, because that's what sometimes you have to do. You start as a relieving pitcher, and then you eventually become that closing pitcher. That was way off.
Well, that's a great take
there,
right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take.
Because what you could do is when it comes to, pitching, you can either hold it down to hold for the velocity, or you I think you tap it again for accuracy, but it's not that much velocity onto it.
Could have been 3-1.
There we go.
Instead, it's 2-2.
2-2. There we go. Let's bring in him back to the dugout where he belongs. Oh, all right. All right. We're so close. Oh.
The first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled
we got the strike
off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
All right, there we go.
Pro gets his lead at first, nobody out.
There we go. We got a strikeout. That's our 15th strikeout of the season. Let's go. Good thing we, you know, upgraded our strikeout and stuff to have the strategy of, you know, striking out our batters. With the one inning that we have, it's either make it or break it. All right, here we go.
You can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
There we go.
That catches the corner for strike one.
All right, so he is swinging. At first, I was like, "Whoa, what's going on here?" Like normally they swing like within the 2 to 3
line down the left field line.
2 to 3 pitches in, and he wasn't swinging for those pitches unless if he knew, like, you know, having a feel for me and stuff like that. And you know, it just was like, yo, I'm not gonna swing yet. I just want to feel this pitcher, know what he does, you know.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count.
Let's get it.
Almost getting that auto swing mode.
So hopefully we can try and get, you know, maybe a grounder or a strikeout again to get our 16th strikeout. Let's go.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos.
All right, here we go.
He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here.
All right. Either way, it was a strike if he check swung. So.
Strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Oh, that was way off.
Here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 is fastball taken.
There we go.
Runner on first with 2
Yeah, so now I'm actually pitching balls where, like, before, like, when I had it on beginner, I wasn't...
And there's his first base hit in this one.
I wasn't pitching balls at all, like, maybe one, but, like, it wasn't like this where I was, you know, not pitching balls at all. But now I'm pitching, you know, 50-50.
And a ball 1-0.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
There we go. We got the dub for this game. And we're just going to go right into the next game after this. You know, we might have to go back to the clubhouse, or we just go right to the next game. The only thing that got decreased was our slider break. Other than that, everything went up. And I got another save. That was my 8th save. Let's go. 9 games, 8 saves, 11 innings, 16 strikeouts, 0.2 against left-handed, and 0.071 against right-handed batters. Let's get it.
Here's Kyle Saul. Up are the 4, 5,
there we
and
go.
6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
We're up by 1. I didn't look at that because we didn't go back to the loading screen and see, like, oh, you're up by 1, you're up by whatever. You just click to the next game, and whatever's basically at your face is at your face. Like, you have to, you know, deal with the pressure or whatnot. And hopefully, maybe if I get, like, during mid-season that I get, like, good enough, like, ERA or something like that, that I go up to AAA throughout this year. I don't know. I've tried position players where, like, you know, you're batting really good, whether it be, like, you know, mid-200s to mid-300s, and then you... We got another strikeout. Let's go. That's what, 18? But, like, yeah, back to what I was saying, like doing like these position players, and then you'd get, you know, mid 200s to mid 300s, and you don't go up for until the next year where they sign you a contract. Hey, you're going up to AAA after playing a year worth of AA. So I think like now like these games are like, it's being like more realistic, so to speak, in that sometimes you don't go up right away, and that you have to wait a year, or obviously some players they have to wait multiple years because it takes a while. And like with where I live too, I have the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers literally like 10 minutes away from my house, so to speak. And you know, when you look at the roster, then it's like you see the same faces maybe year after year, and then there's some that, you know, it's maybe a year, maybe even half. There we go, another strikeout with that slider. But like, yeah, you maybe wait for multiple years, or you just wait for that year and you go up, and then you don't see them for a while until maybe that if they get injured, that you see them again, and then they go back to where they were. So there we go.
Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Warden hits in the 240s, so there's
let's go.
In that regard.
All right, if he's willing to swing at that, that was a ball. I mean, I didn't really see the pitch, but I'm going to do a low fastball. There we go. That's another save right there. I feel like it was like a changeup or a slider that was supposed to happen, but I decided to choose another fastball down low, and he took it.
That's a great team win.
Close one tonight, 2-1.
There we go.
Final score. Arkansas
play the next game. We got 3 strikeouts.
On the way to the win. Sean Armstrong claims the
and we're still 54. Our K went up. Our base on balls went up. Durability is going up. Hitting's going up. You know, it's going up slowly but surely. But you know. All right, so I guess the series has ended for this one. I'm still gonna continue the video, but like we have to return to the clubhouse and go back to our next appearance. And if we have to go through like the bullpen training, then you'll see another one of those, and then the next 2 games. Because when it comes to like these 1-inning pitch games, like, you know, they're gonna be so quick. And we're 14-14, right? Maybe I was looking at a wrong thing, because it said that we were in the top 2. But unless because like we lost games in between the our pitching appearances, so that's why. Okay, and then the Cardinals may have had the upper hand because they've probably beaten us multiple times, or like with run factor and stuff like that. So that's why I got a little confused, because we're in the top 2, and then now we just dropped to the 3rd. But I keep forgetting that I'm only a closing pitcher, and that, you know, while we're not pitching, they're still playing games. It's not like every single game that we're pitching, because it could be a possible chance that, you know, we're not pitching because they're either up by like 4 or more, or just overall in general, like they don't need me at that certain point. So let's get into our next plate appearance, and like I said, we're gonna go through another training session. So do I do, you know, I think bullpen wise we're good. I increased that, and then we're increasing very well, but I also want to increase my, you know, attributes a little bit. But I want to see what's for the training facility. Stamina cap can go up, pitching clutch HR can go up. My bad. But right now, as it is, the current cap is that it's at 80, and the pitching clutch is at 61 right now, and the HR and the home run is at 50, and the current cap's for 70. So I'm not just going to extend it. And right now, stamina's at 21, and the current cap right now is 30. I'm not going to extend it. It's more like I'm just going to go to the bullpen, try and pick something that may work, and see, because I want to get it close to obviously the current cap. I feel like the best may be this one, but I'm also trying to look at others for like your bang for your buck, because it's either two of either change up control or change up velocity. Based on balls in the K, like obviously it doesn't really matter, but it also does matter because in crucial, you know, situations, you're gonna want that, like, you know, confidence or that skill asset. And then this one is just a slider break. It doesn't really go up that much, and then the hitting goes up maybe almost 5, but like still, I think I might do that one. Because the velocity only goes up by 2, and then the K only goes up by like maybe just under 2, and then the base on balls just maybe a little over 4, but then the control goes up 3, and then this one has the bigger break. So I'm gonna pick this one, even though I didn't want to really, you know, advance with my slider, but it's what's best for me, I believe. And
minor leaguer is assigned
here we go
to a new role.
We're gonna be getting a look at you as a starter for a short time. So starting pitcher? I'm gonna look like how come?
Always looking to fill needs.
It could benefit the club down the line to have different options of how we might use you. Versatility, sorry if I can't say that, is a plus. But I was brought here as a late reliever, but I have no experience as a starter. Understood. I'm going to put, but I was brought here as a late reliever. I have no stamina whatsoever to do, you know, 7 innings. More than likely, I could probably even do like maybe 3 or 4. And then you're going to have to fix it like somehow. I understand, like, you know, with all these like positions, they'll say, hey, if you start at shortstop, oh, we're going to want you to put at second base because overall in general, throughout time, that you might get a better chance at being a second baseman than a shortstop. But then some people will be like, okay, yeah, let's switch, see how you do. You still do good as you were as a shortstop, and then they put you as a second baseman instead of a shortstop because you have a better chance. With me, I'm not wanting to do that. Like, I'm not wanting to, like, you know, be a starting pitcher because one, then I'm no.
And when team needs,
you were brought here to see if you can offer anything to this club. You were brought here to do what we ask you to do. I mean, yes, of course. I'm going to say, but it's just totally new to me. It could take a few games for you to settle, of course. Just give it a try for a couple of weeks. Try to have fun with it. I'll try.
A player new to his double-A
so now,
squad
since
gets a tip from one of his
you know,
coaches.
I might be changing to a starter. I may even do like, you know, 1 to 2 games because I don't want these, you know, videos to get even long. But if I can get it, because obviously with this video, you normally would see me, but my software wasn't working, the internet wasn't working and stuff, so I had to do it strictly from the PlayStation. Hopefully next video it works, and that way, like, when it comes to certain parts of the game, maybe when it comes to strikeouts or something like that, I'll like edit that way you don't see all like maybe walks, or you don't see all like the long gameplay of foul balls and stuff like that. You'll see it, like, you know, obviously the progression, but when it comes to, you know, the strikeouts, like, you'll see like either that or like the ball based on like walking, or if they hit a home run, obviously you'll see that, because you're not just going to see the good things, you're going to also see the bad things too. So it'll just be, you know, yeah, I'll do okay. Maybe I'll check that out. Thanks. I am a starting pitcher now, so I've pitched 12 innings. I got 19 strikeouts. Who knows? This may be a good thing for me. Maybe not. But let's get into this. This may be the last game, so to speak, because if I were to make it like 4 games, this will just be too long. Because hopefully, maybe I may be lasting 7 innings. Who knows? I most likely will have the stamina for just for 4. That I feel like, because my stamina is only at a 20, and I'm basically getting a good niche of it when it comes to pitching my 1 inning. So who knows what will happen, especially we're 17-17. We're still trying to figure things out, and hopefully maybe I get the win.
Number 30 gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts.
But, like, who knows? This may be a better fit for me. Because overall, I might be a better starting pitcher than I am a closing pitcher. But I feel like I'm a better closing pitcher because, like, I already got 19 strikeouts.
Good crowd on hand.
All right, here we go.
Tonight is taken for ball 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
All right, 2 balls right off the bat. Let's go.
Hit or get left
behind.
All right. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball.
All right, we got our first strike. Let's go.
This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here.
Now we're on the risk of walking him. All right, he swung at that.
Hey, there was great arm action.
He swung at that.
Changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count.
All right, he struck out. It was a close one, though. It was a very, very close one.
The leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one.
All right, so I have Eli, Feliz, Clyde Ferreira, and Julian Gutierrez for sure this inning. If they get a hit, obviously I'll have like Andreas Murillo, Bo Medino, you know, so on and so forth from the starting lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat.
All right, I got a strike fastball. Probably going to be favoring the fastball a lot.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't pitched the slider at all. Hopefully we can get the strikeout from it. There we go. And just like I said, hopefully we get a strikeout. We get a strikeout.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up.
Let's go. Julian Gutierrez. Sorry if I butcher your name. I don't know if it's... There we go. There we go.
A good scoop at first, saves an error as this side is retired.
All right, here we go. Andreas Murillo.
Away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road.
All right, he's got 4 home runs, I believe.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside.
Well, hopefully he doesn't get a home run from me. All right, so we got decent energy right now. I'm trying not to, you know. All right, here we go.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I believe they put me as a starting pitcher because we are
down the line and fair. That's a hit.
500, and we're still working things out, and the starting pitchers aren't really doing much for them. And obviously now I just lost, you know, some attributes, but hopefully I'll gain it back. Here we go.
Not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'm not even holding down every time, but like still, it's pretty insane.
Nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Got that changeup. 2 out, or it's 1 out. All right. Oh yeah, Andreas was the first guy.
One thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays.
All right, here we go. Hopefully we get like a
day after day, they give
grounder
their pitchers
double.
the best chance to be successful.
Double
James
play.
Vincent is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Swing and a miss.
That was
It's
way
0-2.
off than what they wanted.
Protecting
All right,
on 0-2,
all right.
so we'll do it again.
Yeah, see, like a quarter of my energy is almost gone within 2 innings.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging.
All right, we got him swinging.
And there are 2 gone.
That was a total ball right there. Got him swinging.
Into the box, Ryan Jacques, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side.
What a
Lays
diving
himself out and
catch.
makes a spectacular
Let's
catch.
go.
That's as good a play as you're going to see a second baseman make, and he does it to end the inning. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show.
There we go.
Striding
Dwayne
forward
Mullen.
Now, Dwayne Mullen. He'll stand in to open things up here
There
in
we
the
go.
third.
Third inning.
And he gets ahead.
Hopefully we
0-1.
can last, you know. I'm going to go with another changeup. It really worked well. Changeup has been going well.
Catches the corner.
So, you know.
Looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
All right, here we go. Swing at the
If I'm
fastball.
on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed
Really
him
didn't
up
want that
and
fastball. I
elevate him.
really wanted like a slider, but now I can understand why. So we got another strikeout.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half.
All right, here we go. There, now we come with the slider. I really wanted to pitch a slider.
Swing and a miss on the
'Cause it does
slider.
that.
Quickly behind 0-2.
Makes them swing.
Here's the 0-2. And now a
That
slider
is
in
way
there
off
for
than
a
where they
ball,
wanted
third
it.
strike, and there are
It-
2
it-
gone now.
To be honest, when it comes to that high of the strike zone, it's like a curveball, to be honest. 89 miles an hour and a pitch break of 6 inches. All right. Fastball. We're almost hitting the triple digits with the fastball.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Oh, yeah. We're back to the top of the order.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Perkins giving chase. He's
All
got
right.
a great running play. And
That was a
retire
good
the side.
hit with
So
a
we go
great
down
play.
without a whimper here.
Let's go.
We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Ready for another chance.
Still tied 0-0.
Ferreira.
All right.
He'll bounce back
That
after
just shows
striking
our
out his last
offense
time up.
is not good. And that's why they wanted me as a starting pitcher. And I probably have to pitch like 3 to 4 times as a starting pitcher. And then they're like, oh, we're going to send you to starting pitcher from now on.
The inner half 0-2 now.
I'm a reliever. I am not a starter. But if it's what's best for the team, then I understand. But like, either way, I'm getting a lot of strikeouts. Like, and they're swinging and they're getting their hits. I may have to, you know, futz with the settings or whatnot to make it kind of realistic. But like, it's like right now they're swinging and they're missing and they're not really in anything unless if my closing pitching.
Way in front of
you know,
a slider that time. 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
All right.
Yeah, Matt,
That was
you see
way
the same
off.
Pitch 3 times in a row, and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And he struck him
That's
out.
way off. They
Strikeout
wanted it in
number
the
8
bottom
now
right
in
corner, and it
ball
went to the left corner.
Back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got.
But I mean,
good
it does happen where you'll get like 8
Into the box, Andreas
strikeouts.
And a swing from him yields a foul.
So it's not like it's unrealistic, but it's just like, you know, why aren't they hitting the ball?
Down on strikes to start the inning. Smoke toward the hole.
See, like now they got a hit, so now it's getting kind of realistic.
Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour.
All right, that was way off. There we go.
Try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
That was way off. I wanted to do a change up, but obviously thought he would bite on it, to be honest. There we go.
As he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired.
Let's go.
1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go.
Have we scored any runs? 1. Okay.
He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here's a cold
there we
strike
go.
About thigh high, 0-1. Outside
all
for
right.
a hole, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hopefully they don't make me pitch this whole game, because my energy now is like almost spent.
When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Carrington is in a few
there we
steps
go.
As he takes it for the first out.
Now when it comes to like the next bullpen thing, I'm going to have to work on my stamina. As if they're going to want me to start as a starting pitcher.
Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
They got it through him the 5th inning.
He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that
yeah, I have these perks that I could, but
you don't have to give in, but
not really going to use them.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
So we got him swinging.
There we go.
Ryan Jacques becomes the second out.
Ryan Jacques. Dwayne Mullen again. Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
All right, let's go.
1-2 the count now.
Let's go here. Let's get this strikeout.
And yet another
there we go. It was
here.
inside.
His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. Arkansas leads this thing 1-0. Striding into the box, Jose Gil. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits.
We're only
so
up by
far,
1.
Not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
We're pretty much down to nothing.
To count. Now here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with
There
one
we
in the
go.
dirt, but he'll hold back here.
61
It's 1-2.
pitches.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Got him swinging in the dirt.
There we
Up
go.
with it, Soriano. He'll throw down to first.
So that
one
technically
away.
is no, it's not strikeout. All right.
So the
All right, so our stamina is going up.
In, Eli Feliz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Throw into
He's got
second,
96
and he'll get in
speed.
there safely.
Holy.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it.
I'm not going to be able to hold him.
At a time.
Had him
He
lunging
swung at a
that
pitch
away.
way
It's 1-1
outside.
now.
What are you
This is going to
doing?
be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
All right.
Nearly in time as he takes third easily. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Hidalgo takes it in. And the
All right,
throw
so
goes
they
to
earned a
first for the
run,
out.
so-
That'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1. Digging in once again, Julian Gutierrez. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following
Let's
the
go.
RBI ground ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this is
All
a
right.
foul for strike 2.
Come on, coach. You got to take me out now.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Here we go.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Max Posey is
All
on the
right.
pitch from the bullpen now to start inning
Been,
number 7.
you know, been relieved in the 7th inning. Did we win it?
Anytime you can win a game, let alone
We
on the
did
road, you
not.
have to feel really good about yourself.
I had a good-
It's
I
not
had a
easy
good
going
outing,
into
though,
that other
but I'm
team's ballpark and
0-1.
coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Springfield jumped ahead in the 7th
But
inning
Max
and never gave the lead
Pobbs
back. Chet
is the
Dillon
losing pitcher
claims
and
the
not
win
me.
out of the pen.
I had 12 strikeouts.
Charles Sherrill records
All
the
right,
save,
we're
his
gonna
11th of
return
the campaign.
to the clubhouse, and like I said, this will be the last game, because obviously now, since I'm a starting pitcher, I'm going to be pitching like 6-7 innings, and that's going to take, you know, forever. So our pitching clutch went down, our stamina went up. We are now at 56 overall. We went from 54 to 56 within, you know, one episode. And our fastball break went up, our changeup break went up, our hitting /9 went up, our stamina went up 1. Durability went up, because obviously every game, unless if you're injured, it will go up.
This pitcher's winning ERA is not translating into wins.
Jeremy, I just want to acknowledge your good work out there lately. I'm sorry you're not getting more support from the offense. Thanks.
A team can't win without
You've been holding
scoring
up
runs.
your end. Your supporting cast has not. Not on your nights. Anyway.
His coach offers a well-deserved acknowledgement.
Just know that your efforts are not going unnoticed. Well, thank you, Coach, for the end of it. You know, been getting so many strikeouts, you know, having so many saves, and now that I am now, you know, I changed to a starting pitcher. Even though I am a closing pitcher that I started with, But I guess since, you know, I may have a more possible chance of starting pitcher or whatnot, that I'm going to, you know, become a starting pitcher. But right now I'm a 56 overall. You know, there's even guys at single A that are better than me. But, you know, I'll get there eventually. Even he's a part of the 40-man roster and he's at double A. And I'm not. That's weird. But it is what it is. We can only control what we can control within this game. I knew there was going to be a curveball sooner than later. That I honestly didn't want, but you know, it's best for the team, and who knows, I may get traded or anything, or maybe get help from an agent to get traded. But hopefully you enjoyed this episode of MLB The Show 18 Closing Pitcher Series. This is the latest game that I have for MLB The Show. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. I'll really appreciate it. Trying to get as much subscribers as I can. And also feel free to like the video too as well if you really enjoy this content. And